Are we all sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. This is called Bummer in the City by Becca Hodgkins. I know you do, obviously. It was a hot, sultry August evening. The first day of summer in the city had been amazing, and all the YouTubers needed to wind down. So Benjamin Cook suggested everyone go back to his place. Just the boys, he shouted. Just the boys. The party at Ben's house had started with a bang, and every single hot boy ever had started dancing. All the YouTube boys were getting really close to each other as they danced. The room was throbbing with sexual energy. Jack and Finn were the first to take each other's tops off. But soon, everyone followed. It wasn't long before this gathering turned into an orgy. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Dan is not on fire was helping himself to some cream that Ben had placed into bowls beforehand. But suddenly, Dan knew something was wrong. Dan was choking. It must have been a Crave biscuit. Amazing Phil knew what to do and started giving Dan the Heimlich maneuver. Dan spat out the soggy cereal and it sailed across the room and splattered onto a carpet. Food for Louie ate it.
Charming.
Even though Phil had saved Dan, Phil didn't want to stop holding Dan from behind. They stood, holding each other in quiet acceptance of what was going to happen next. They both started to blush heavily as blood rushed to their faces. But that was not the only place where blood was rushing. Their cocks. Meanwhile, Crabstickz and Kick the PJ had started kissing and they were having sex on the sofa. Like, basically, like, I don't even mess around with that shit because, like, I just know that Kick the Sticks is real, do you know what I mean? Like, I just have this feeling, I swear to God, like, I've watched the videos that they make with each other, and the way PJ looks at Chris, like, I'm sorry, but you don't look at your best friend like that. You don't look at your best friend like that. You don't look at your best friend like that. I don't know. Basically, I'm like Amazon, I'll ship anything. Just as the YouTuber orgy was starting to pick up, Casper Lee suddenly burst in. What is going on in here? Sorry, I can't do South African accents, so bear with. What is going on in here? There is semen everywhere. What is going on? But he soon got into the swing of it and jumped on, started the orgy again. All of a sudden the lights went out and the house was plunged into darkness. Dean Dobbs blindly reached around for something to hold on to, and he held something long and hard. He soon heard a familiar sound. Hello! The lights came back on. It had been a power cut caused by Alfie Days sweating onto a fuse box. Alfie was entangled in a fleshy sex heap with Sam Pepper, Tom Milsom, Bertie Gilbert, and Michael from Vsauce. Yes. Suddenly, there was a flash of purple skin and a wild, naked, purple Charlie is so cool like appearance. Charlie put on some One Direction and started to dance erotically for everyone in the corner of the room. And this made the whole room burst with even more sexual energies. Energy that was too much for Nerimon, who exploded into glitter. Yeah, it gets weird. Alex must have reached his maximum pleasure level.
Whoa!
That's when Tyler Oakley came running in, wearing just his trainers. By the way, I can't really do an American accent, so bear with. What is going on but I like it. Basically, then Tyler just jumped into the middle of the orgy and did a collab over everyone's face. Everyone in the room was completely spent. The night had taken everyone by surprise. What happened here tonight will always be our secret, said Benjamin Cook, as all the boys lay on the floor entwined with each other half asleep. No one must know of this secret orgy ever. This is our secret. And they all fell asleep sticky, but the happiest they'd ever been. It's not finished. It's not finished. It was at this point that Troy Sivan came in through a window, did a poo on the coffee table and left. Thank you.